All right, GalX Entertainment, apply pressure. So how's that conversation that you have with your parents, even though you're an adult, in comparison to when you was a kid, how you would handle certain things? Because as a kid, you just take it in, and some kids, not all, but some start to recognize that, hey, that shit don't match. That shit does not work. I don't agree with this. They start to form their own mind, their own thought process, their own decision making. How do you translate that from a kid to a child, and what's the differences that y'all had experienced?
I don't think it's a problem with giving pushback to your parents at all. I think that when you raise a kid, that's what you raise them to do, give you some pushback. You raise them to be better than what you are. A lot of times I think that we looking for that support from our parents at an older age, and they trying to find themselves too. You really, you got to understand, they raise you to be a man, to be a woman, to be able to support yourselves. And at some point, you got to realize, hey, look, yeah, that's my parent, but they have a life too. They have to get out there, and just because they may be 50, 60 years old or whatnot, even 70 or 80, people still have a life. They still have goals that they want to accomplish, and at points, your kids can get in your way too. I don't have kids old enough yet to get in my way. I'm at that point right now where I'm raising them, but I do want my son to be better than what I am. I do want him to question what I did when I was maybe at this age, of something that he remembered. It's kids can make their parents better also, and you got to be willing to humble yourself enough not to think that you know everything. It's no book on being a parent, being a perfect parent. It's no book on being a perfect kid. We just have to go day by day and just love each other and be the best people we can be to each other as we grow through life. Different perspectives from different points of life. You got to go through things to grow through things. So, that's my standpoint on that particular situation.
I say well said. I feel that it's good to be able to learn from your kids and your parents, because it's a never-ending journey, and I feel like parents should be open to learn from their kids, whether they're grown adults or actual children. I feel like that's how you also stay relevant. It's when the student becomes a teacher, because you have to trust that you taught whatever you did instill in your kids, and that is enough for them to be the individual that they're supposed to be in life. And you are supposed to learn from that in order for you to continue to grow and still be a part of the current events in life. As a parent,
Because you got to look at it when you talk about parent and adult. That's two separate generations. Let me get your take on it, Ms. Kiera.
Guys, I don't have kids.
But you have
You're a
parents.
parent.
So I took the question different.
Okay, let's look at it from your standpoint.
No,
the relationship when you was a kid with your parents compared to when you're now dealing with your parents.
So I just say, like, I always respect my mom and dad no matter what, but I'm still grown. So, like, I value your opinion and whatever you have to say about whatever I have going on. And I'm always respect my parents, but...
So you saying there's no flaw there?
Right, like...
There's just, hey, this is what... They don't give you no expectation. They never put a goal in front of you for you to reach, or for you just to actually reach your highest potential.
I mean, yeah, always, but of course I'm saying, like, as I'm older now, of course when I was a child, I had no other way. Their way was the only way I could go. But as an adult, I'm saying, like, how I take their criticism or whatever they have to say is like,
They still do you.
Right. Like, I respect you, but that's it.
Like when I was like 26, 27 years old, I'm 39 now, so I look back and I'm like, man, I thought I knew so much back then, and I thought I ain't need my parents no more. And like now, I just wish, and I say that even with my boy, I'll be like, man, when my kid get that age, I'm gonna make sure that I'm still a strong point there in their life, And if you don't agree with what I'm saying or don't agree with the path I'm saying walk down, you still do have your option to go that way because you're still a man. But I just don't want my kids and my sons to make any kind of mistakes or go down a path they don't have to go down. Let's cut some corners because you can, because I know which corners you can cut to get to that same situation, that same scenario. Because I done been down that particular road.